Dear students, today we will discuss one another important concept, that is continuity. Before defining the continuity, we should familiar with the terminology as well as some basic concepts. The first basic concept is real valued function. In continuity, in differentiability, and other chapters, we discuss only the real valued function. Since f is a function from a to b, where this set A is said to be domain and B is said to be codomain, then this function f is said to be real valued function if domain, that is A, is a subset of the real number. So we can define the real valued function in this way. Now, how can we show that bounded function? How can we define bounded function? A function fx, here function means it is a real valued function. So a real valued function fx is said to be bounded if there exist two real numbers k1 and k2 such that fx is greater than or equal to k1 and less than or equal to k2 for all x belongs to domain of the function. So this function is said to be bounded function. Now we define monotonicity of the function. It can be defined two ways. Monotonically increasing function and other one is monotonically decreasing function. A function fx is said to be monotonically increasing if for any two members of the domain x1 and x2, if we consider x1 is less than x2, implies that if f of x1 less than f of x2 for all x1 x2 belongs to domain of the function, this function is said to be monotonically increasing function. Example, a function from R to R, f of x equal to x square for all x belongs to domain. This function is monotonically increasing because if 2 is less than 3, then f of 2 it will be less than or equal to f of 3. How can we define monotonically increasing function? In the same way, if x1 less than x2, where x1 and x2 are the domain elements of the function, then f of x1 greater than f of x2, the direction of inequality will be changed. Then this function is said to be monotonically decreasing function. Its example is f is a function from r naught to r naught, defined as f of x equal to 1 by x. It is a monotonically decreasing because if 2 is less than or equal to 3, then f of 2 is greater than f of 3. So direction of the inequality will be changed. So this function is the example of the monotonically decreasing function. Now, the one of the most important concept, limit of the function. f of x is defined in dilated neighborhood of the function a. Let a be an domain element. Then what is dilated neighborhood? So neighborhood of a means open interval containing a minus delta or a plus delta. We know that this element a is contained in this. But dilated neighborhood means the only element a is excluded from the open interval a minus delta, a plus delta. So this open interval without containing a is said to be dilated neighborhood of the a. Now the real number, a real number L is said to be limit of the function if for every epsilon greater than 0 there exists a delta greater than 0. This delta depends upon the epsilon. It means epsilon पर डिपेंड करता है, such that if absolute difference of f of x and f of l less than epsilon whenever, जबकि x minus a absolute difference greater than 0 and less than delta, then this is the exact definition of the limit of the function. Now symbolically we write limit of f of x as x tends to a is equal to L. Now we define left hand limit. Left hand limit can be defined. L is said to be left hand limit of the function if for every epsilon there exists a delta which depends upon the epsilon, such that absolute difference of f of x and L will be less than epsilon whenever x belongs to open interval a minus delta a. Then we write symbolically limit of f of x as x tends to a minus is equal to L. So this is exact definition of the left hand limit of the function. Now right hand limit of the function. The same way we can define. Here x is taken from a to open interval a plus delta, right neighborhood of a, and symbolically we write limit of f of x as x tends to a plus equal to L. Then how can we say that a limit of the function exists? A limit of the function exists if left hand limit of the function as x tends to a equal to right hand limit of the function as x tends to a. Now we define continuity of the function. How can we define continuity of function? A function is said to be continuous if at x equal to a, if left hand limit of the function at a equal to right hand limit of the function at a equal to value of the function at x equal to a should be equal, then we can say function is said to be continuous.